The following audio comes from a phone recovered by police during a welfare check. The owner of the device never filed a harassment report. The events you are about to hear have been reconstructed from call logs, text messages, and security footage found on the property. Viewer discretion is advised. The phone belonged to a 26-year-old man who lived alone in a small apartment complex. According to employment records, he worked late-night shifts and typically slept during the day, a routine that left his apartment quiet and empty for long stretches. His neighbors described him as private and someone who kept to himself. 3 days before he vanished, his phone registered an incoming call at exactly 3:17 in the morning. The number was untraceable. The first call lasted only 11 seconds. Initially, there's no voice on the line, just the faint, unsettling sound of slow, steady breathing. Then, a dry whisper cuts through the static. It says, "You left the door open." The call ends immediately after. Security footage from the apartment building's hallway was reviewed for that exact time. It shows an empty, silent corridor. There was no one standing outside his door. The next night, another call came through. The time was, once again, 3:17 a.m. This time, for reasons unknown, the phone's internal system automatically began recording the audio. The same raspy breathing can be heard, but it sounds closer, less distant. The whisper returns, more confident this time. "I'm closer now." A few seconds later, the phone's screen goes black, and the device powers down completely. When investigators cross-referenced this with the internal security cameras, they found something chilling. At 3:16 a.m., just 1 minute before the call, the footage from inside the apartment shows the front door handle slowly turning, as if being manipulated from the inside. On the third and final night, another call appears in the phone's log, but this time there is no external number listed. Instead, the contact ID simply reads, "Incoming call, living room." The audio from this recording is heavily distorted, filled with static and a low hum. It's almost impossible to make out any distinct sounds, except for one phrase that comes through with horrifying clarity. The voice is deeper now, almost a growl. "I told you not to leave the door open." Faint footsteps can be heard shuffling on a carpeted floor in the background. Then, the recording cuts out abruptly. When the man failed to show up for his shift, his employer requested a welfare check. The next morning, police entered the apartment and found it completely empty. The phone was discovered lying on the unmade bed. It was unlocked. A single outgoing text message had been sent from the device just moments before it lost power. The message was sent from the phone to its own number. It contained only 3 words, "I'm inside now." A thorough search of the premises revealed no signs of a break-in. The front door was locked from the inside, and all windows were secured. Investigators were never able to determine the source of the calls. No intruder was ever found on any security footage, and the resident of the apartment was never seen again. This case remains open. So, if you ever receive a call late at night and the caller ID shows a room inside your own home, do not answer it. This channel is dedicated to documenting unexplained recordings and recovered footage. If you want to explore more cases like this, subscribe for our weekly investigations into true horror. Thanks for watching.